Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Spore. Let's not play Kerbal Space Program. We have a bit of a change. This is a game that was suggested to me by, now this is a Ukrainian subscriber, so I'm going to give this my best crack, but Karakatiza 666 said that he or she they would like me to play Spore. This is a game which I did get when a couple of months after it first came out. I actually got it second hand, and I picked up 2 licenses of it, thinking that maybe it might be a game that me and girlfriend slash, well, she was girlfriend at the time, fiance, would be able to play together. Thinking that this is something that really lends itself to having a server and being able to share a world. No, that's not the case. So I was destined to play the game by myself forever. So then I played it quite a bit. I got to the stage where we could travel across the universe, and I never really sort of got it, and then I put it down and it collected a lot of dust and so on and so forth, and yeah, okay, I'm ready to jump back in with this. So this of course is not the name that I started with those 3 or 4 years ago, so I've had the devil's own job getting over to the Spore server and trying to get my email address changed over to this as well, because the account I used got hacked, so I've had to reinstate that. Oh, it's just been absolute, I've just had a torrid time of it, but we'll go with this for the time being anyway. So without further ado, I'd like something kind of Earth looking. I think this one. And because it's a new one, there's no creations, there's no achievements, there's nothing, so we're going to have to go with this. I think this is referred to as a nursery stage, but the single cell. Now, if you are of a religious disposition, and you if you're of a religious disposition, a creationist, then this probably is going to fly in the face of everything that you believe, and I don't want to spark a religious debate, so either take it with the entertainment value that it's meant, or maybe this series just isn't for you. I hope this music's not too loud. I did set the volume so it's a lot quieter than this. I think we'll just have to quickly nip ahead here, but that sounded quite loud, so I hope that I've got that music. What's that way down there? I mean, it just seemed to come through a little bit more aggressive than that, but anyway, on with the game. So, for those of you who've never played this before, this is how you start out, as what would be a sort of single-celled organism with eyes, and here's some more single-celled organisms with a lot more eyes than me, and we're basically trying to eat and collect food or DNA. Once I catch this, go on, one more. It's not that fast, we need more speed. But yeah, in the bottom left hand side there you'll see a double helix. I'll point it out now. Here you go, down here, and that indicates how much DNA you have, and you gain DNA by eating, and then you buy new body parts, so new mouths, and you see this guy has a lot of tails. You see this bigger bastard's after me. Now this is quite a forgiving game, so if you make some mistakes, then it's not really any sort of big deal. So what I want... yeah, here we go. So this is going to explain it now. So what we want is this. This is a spike, so we can actually go and arm ourselves now. So we'll go over here, and we will pick it up. And I can't remember if that's 5, 10 or 15 DNA, but I'm going to grab 15 anyway, and then there you go, we have this call mate button. So that effectively then allows us to breed and evolve and adapt. This is what I was saying about for those who are very much the essence of creationist. This series really isn't for you, because it is effectively it's just Darwin's theory and pretty much nothing else. There's very little religious system in here. Maybe something a little bit more pagan than Christian. So you can attack all these other creatures here, but as is the rule, there is always something bigger than you, and sort of pop them hoping that... what's his face? So, let's go and get our mate on. Dugga-dugga-dun. Da-da-da-dun-da-dun. Some Barry White for you there, so we can get some loving on. I'm just going to skip ahead on this. Unfortunately, I don't have a great deal of time. We've got about 4 minutes left on this episode. What do I want? I think we can attack from the front anyway with the mouth. So maybe a little bit of a defence for the back. We're going to stick 2 of those on. I don't like having sticky out eyes like that. Let's get rid of those. Excuse me. Let's have that, and letters become a bit more chunky. No, actually, I kind of like just being this massive spongy blob thing, like that. Okay, so, and these are the stats up here that allow you to see, and the attack and break comes from having... oh, fuck it all. Comes from having spikes, and yeah, you can have many spikes when you have more DNA, and you can basically cover yourself, and then speed. You can also paint your spore up. At the moment, it's just going to be your cell, because later on you get to name them. Oh, hold on, no, it says that. What are we going to call this one? The cell highs. Jesus, a 4-letter word spelt wrong. Brilliant. So, and that's what they're going to be at the moment. We might rename them later if we're not prompted to. So you keep on doing this until you eat enough DNA to eventually evolve into something that you see here. These are bigger, badder, harder creatures. You get to choose as well what sort of creature you're going to be. For the purpose of this, I think we are going to remain to be a carnivore, mainly because something is always out to get you. That's what I was just about to say. Luckily, this is a very, very forgiving game, so you can make a lot of mistakes. At the bottom here, you see this is the brain evolving and the body evolving into bigger bits, until eventually here you will evolve legs and you can jump up onto the land and go and kick things' asses up there, or have your ass kicked by said things. There you go. That's a bait and switch for him there. Now, who's the hunter becomes, or the hunter becomes the hunter. So there we go. We now have the jet, which means we'll be able to move a lot faster. We're just going to snaffle everything in sight. So there you go. That's the advantage of having your spikes on the back. You can turn, be ready to move away, and but it's also a bit of a disadvantage when you're actually trying to attack something. So let's just go get some health back. There you go. You're gonna keep getting that in the face, sunshine. Yeah, keep coming at me, bro. Okay, so there we go. That's how we do it. So now we can get a lot of food from this guy. Oh, come on. You're not going to let me do it? Damn, son. Okay, so we'll go for the creature creator, but we are just going to have to call it a day for here. That's the end of this episode. So thank you very much for joining me. Please come back and catch up with the second instalment of Let's Play Spore. Thanks ever so much for watching. My name is Knee High Hobo. I will see you again. Goodbye.